Hey y'all, so I got everything cut, so I'm going to show you. I have a blue glitter piece cut for the back. I have a blue glitter piece cut for the front, the outline of the word or name, and then the name itself. Oh, and also one layer. So let's put it together real quick. Okay, and I have my Mod Podge, the Gloss Luster Mod Podge. You can use super glossy, just don't use matte. I don't ever use matte for anything. I'm sure I'll have a project in the future where I want to use matte, but I doubt it right now. I don't care for matte. So I have my paintbrush. I just dipped it in some Mod Podge. Take your layer, paint on your Mod Podge. I'm gonna put the back on first. Go ahead and get it put on. So I'll line it up with the hole. Get everything lined up perfectly. And then just stick it down. Okay, flip it over. Mod Podge this side. Take that front piece and line it up, line the holes up. Get it lined up and stick it down. While it's wet, go ahead and grab this piece, that outline piece, and let's stick it down. It'll fit right in. Get it to stick down. Now, I did say you could cut this out, and in doing so, I found that you will have tiny pieces that you'll need to fill in. So, I think I'm gonna go back on that and say, don't cut it out, or cut. Yeah, don't cut it out. I think don't cut it out. But it sticks better because it's paper to paper and not paper back to glitter. Because I think once you spray the clear coat on it, it will stick this paper fine to the glitter. So if you don't want to cut it out, you don't have to. Because see here, look. I have the pieces to fill in here, but for the G, that piece was super, super tiny, so I lost it. So I think it'll work fine. After I've started doing doing the piece myself, I said maybe if they don't cut it out, if they just work with it. And just, but see, I say cut it out because once you get everything to lay, it'll be flat. But I guess it really don't matter. And you'll have to work pretty quick for that to lay in there. So then I have those small pieces. Could just leave it white, but because doing it like this, you run the risk of getting the Mod Podge on the glitter, and we know this Mod Podge dulls glitter. And if you're like me, I have issues with my carpal tunnel. So these little pieces, if I had several orders, then these little pieces would give me a fit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back on what I said about doing the cutout. We could just leave it whole and then just put everything right on top. Because these little pieces is for the birds. But I'm gonna do this one. Yeah. But that is just how quick you can get it done. With the exception of this, I could put some, I have some regular glitter I could put down in there. But yeah. Put your jump ring on it, put a hook on it, and that's pretty much done. Now with the cutout, the reverse cutout, which is, this is the cutout, and then this is what came out of the middle of that. If you'd like, just to save pieces, you can glue that down to the back. That's up to you. Or you can use it for another project, make another pair of earrings. But yeah, these are your, and you see that's one layer. It's super thin, so it's bendable, but these are paper. They're your, like I said, you can use these as filler products, just something to have on hand to sell. You can epoxy that if you wanted to. And if you didn't want to epoxy, then you just spray it. After it's done, you just spray both sides with, I use this Rust-Oleum clear lacquer. Just give it a light spray, or a heavy spray, that's up to you. And then let that one side dry and flip it over and do it again. And then throw your stuff on there, and then you're done with it. That is all, guys. I thought that would be cool. So again, to reiterate, instead of doing a cutout like this, you're just going to cut this whole piece like this in whatever color you're gonna put back there. Then that way you don't have to fool with the little pieces. Then you can glue that to the top. Of course, it'll be different. It wouldn't be the same color as the background, but then you glue that to the top. I can't wait to see what you all do.